Right, we're back on rota. Saturday morning. I think they had a heavy ground frost up this area last night. The ground is just white this morning as we came down the path. All the puddles were frozen solid. There's no one on, which is nice. So I've got pretty much pick of anywhere I want to go this time. Fishing the compound last time I was on. It was the last peg available. 2 fish and lost 2. So hopefully we'll get back amongst them this session. Decided to come in the helipad swim, which is in the centre of the lake. Got some nice snaggy margins close in, which the fish like to get in, up on the shelf. You can see it's very foggy at the moment, visibility is just lifting. Haven't seen any fish. I believe there's 2 out this week. It's a 31 mirror. We're going to see how things go. I fish single hook bait on 2 rods. There's a couple of spots now out on the lake. I'm going to put 2 or 3 key of new grange in, 14 and 18 mil. Fish 2 rods over that. I want to start getting some bait going in, to be honest. And just see if it trips up the bigger fish or not. Right, we'll leave it there for now. I'll come back to you later on. Right, that's us all set. Hopefully we'll get a table later on. I'll update you a bit more then. Right, Sunday morning now. It's constantly rained all through the night. The compound swim is totally flooded out now. Probably have to go around the long way to get off, it's flooded up. Got 2 streams running in. Once you start backing up the other lakes, Fenimere and Mangrove, back into this one, it's going to be a bit of a pain. Haven't seen a great deal. First morning was heavy frost. No action at all, no liners or anything like that. Seen a few little fizzes this morning. And you see the sun's out, it's a totally different day. Must have rained for the last 24 hours. Now that's all dried up. Had a bit of a breeze on this morning. To be honest, it does look like a promising day. This is the sort of conditions we had last time we were on. I took a couple of fish in a day. The compound swim, which is further down to the left. One of the things I did when I first got here on this trip is put my marker rod out from the compound swim on the spot I took 2 of the bites off last time and popped it up, because I can actually fish my left hand rod on the same spot from here. So that's been on the banker spot, if you like. My next rod is out on one of the natural springs, probably about 70 yards across, 10 foot of water, about a kilo of bait over the top of it, new grange from main line. Again, there's a little cave on the far margin. I don't know if you can see that far over, straight over the lake. It goes up onto about a 6 or 7 foot shelf, and there's 2 trees hanging in, and the fish like to stay in those trees somewhere. And when it's sunny like this, they will creep back up onto that margin. It's quite clear under there as well. So that's got single hook bait casted tight into there, locked up solid. And another rod, the 3rd rod, again is off the bottom of that shelf in 10-12 foot of water. That's on a single hook bait, whereas the other one's on bait. And then my 4th rod is in front of the main board swim, like I said earlier, there's no one on at all, so I've been able to cover pretty much the whole of the lake. That's on not far from where the main stream comes in. That's a shallower part of the lake. These spots are like 12, 14 foot at the most, 10 foot. That rod's in about 7 foot of water, 6 or 7 foot off the shelf. There's a lot of dying lily pads and stuff there, so some natural feeding spots. But again, that hasn't done anything just yet. We've got until dark, so there's a fair few hours yet, and we'll see how it goes. I'll catch you later.